Hey everyone, Pupsker here. I wanted to go over the Jade Shadows update. What's actually going on? Warframe had a hotfix this morning, and they fixed a lot of the bugs people were talking about. They also had an update on cross-platform save for linked accounts, and I thought this was pretty important, so I thought I'd start with this. Real money purchases on the secondary account are now added to your primary account during the linking process. This will apply retroactively to linked accounts over the next few days, so rejoice cross-save folk. If you bought loot on both accounts, you're properly, I think, getting it linked up now. So, no, that's great. Warframe also had, I don't know if they posted on main, a little update about cross-save, or sorry, not cross-save, iOS and mobile development. The TLDR is shit was rough. iOS, the build that launched was a very rough early build. They're still gonna have to take a lot more time to fix up and finish iOS more. And then hopefully Android will come out and it'll be better because of it. That's like a TLDR essentially. So yeah, things are happening. They're still fixing things, but they need it to be way more stable because they launched it essentially how Warframe always does, right? They launched it officially, but it's a little jank. Warframe launches things as more of a beta state, if you will. So yeah, they acknowledged how jank that is, and they still have to fix it up, so fun times, fun times. But there was the hotfix. I quickly wanted to go over this first, a little bit of spoiler warning, because, you know, spoiler stuff might happen, so, yeah. But I quickly wanted to go over this. They fixed a lot of the things people were talking about, right? Companion Hounds, Juggernaut, prereqs for Voxelaire's Heart of Deimos quest, guide stuff, etc., and so forth. They fixed the drop table, so now you properly get Jade and her weapons from the Belly of the Beast Ascension table. People were like freaking out about that. So there's a new hotfix. We'll take a look at that when that pops up. Love it. This tends to happen on hotfix days, okay? We just know how that works. We just know. They fixed Prex cards picking up. They fixed the timer. They just fixed a lot of stuff, right? Like, that's the Belly of the Beast missions not using the intended Ascension drop rate table. You're no longer only going to get Endo, essentially. It now properly has 3 Jade parts, 3 Jade weapon blueprints, right? Relics, and then I think the 3000 Endo is a 14% drop rate, so yeah, you can still get it. They just fixed a lot of stuff, fixed crashing. I know there was a German language bug that crashed it, the Jade Shadows quest, so they fixed that. I'm not going to go over each and every one of these because there's just so many. They fixed the slash stuff, fixed Proteus Blaze artillery a little bit, but not perfectly. They fixed Jade being in the Daggeth's Hollow clan room. So if you got it early, you got it early, yours to keep, build it up, have fun. If you got any of the stuff early, nice, but they're fixing a lot of stuff. They fixed up, I think, the Stalker ship not being able to be a skin on every ship, or most ships, because now I can use it as a skin. There's a lot of fixes, so if you're very curious, you can pause or go through any of these, but there's a lot of ability fixes at the end, just script errors, so everything broken as can be. But now we have the actual Jade Shadows update. Do they have the hotfix out yet? Nah, they don't. It'll be down here, as you can see. Lovely, lovely. What's coming in 3 minutes? 2 in 1 day, 10-0, nice, quickie. This one isn't a quickie either. Oh, ooh. Secondary Fortify Arcane user, fixing Fortify, value for the go. Arcane giveth, but Arcane take the way, okay. Necromac Warframer, Railjack Shields now receive 50% damage reduction. Now when you get hit, it'll still hurt, but not as much. Oh, okay. Necromac Warframe and Railjack Shields. Is that a bug, or the shield's not getting their proper, damage reduction? I don't know. That's kind of funny. So what actually came out this update, right? Big update, a couple gigs, not massive. There's so many bugs. So what actually came out? New quest, Jade Shadows. Fun quest, took me about 30 minutes. New Warframe, Jade, 3 new weapons. You can get them in the new game mode. New game mode Ascension. I have my guide out if you want to take a look. Jade Light Eximus, new unit. These things clap. They're the green light that comes down and nukes you. Operation Belly of the Beast. It's fun times. We're farming it for arcanes, loot, etc. New Warframe Augment, Jade Shadows, all good stuff. New in-game market loot. Resistance and status rework. This is probably the most to read if anyone cares to go over it. The TLDR is everything's a little easier in theory and simpler. But hey, there's a lot of changes. New decrees, Undercroft Mission Alchemy, and Pathos class rewards and Undercroft portals and Duviri. All in all, just good. So yeah, better new player experience improvements on Fortuna, Deimos. Things are just easier to farm. Yeah. Better UI additions. You may have noticed your HUD has either shrunk or increased, either or. So you can change that in options like UI HUD settings, and then it's just a scale. So that's HUD changes there, right? UI changes. You have a lot of UI changes like the equipment and gear setup on navigation. Finisher changes, new video settings, reduce frame latency, nice. Additions, changes, fixes, optimizations, fixes, right? New quest, Jade Shadow. They want you to add spoiler tags if you're talking about things. Just keep in mind when we're talking about things that it's kind of implied there will be spoilers on the thing we're talking about. So like use common sense. If you're going to watch a quest video, there's going to be spoilers. If you're going to watch a video talking about how to farm a Warframe, there might be spoilers a little bit, but you know, not going to talk about story specific stuff, right? So just remember that when looking up things on the new update, there will probably be things that are a little spoilery because you know, that's kind of how that works. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Quest prereqs is essentially the new war, and then you can just run all the new stuff. Warframe Jade is really good. We already went over how to acquire her, just the new game mode in Ortis. We have the full ability set. She's very strong, and people do very much like her. I think 5 new Prex cards as well as Jade's Prex card. She's one of the 5, so go farm those up if you care. I think I need all my Prex cards. We'll refresh and take a look at the hotfix after, don't worry. New weapons, sweet, beautiful, love it. Okay, more buffs, buffs, farm stuff. Game mode Ascension, guide is out on that. Collect moat, defend, throw it at stuff. Blueprints are drops, moats are drops. Check out the Ortis shop on the Larunda Relay on Mercury, okay? Really good new arcanes for niche setups, but very interesting ones, right? Deal 8x damage to Overguard. Next shot game damage multiplier for every 200 energy up to 8x, so sick energy type of multiplier nuke. The new semi-auto guns are really cool, the mods. The annoying part is they only work with weapons that are only semi-auto, so if they have an alt fire or they're like a burst fire, it does not count. And that kind of sucks for sure, but it is what it is. The new status damage mods are also pretty cool. They give status damage and something. So no longer do you just need to build for crit damage, crit chance. You now need to build for your status damage with status chance. So that's right, mofos. You can do both. I don't know how to feel about this. I kind of like it. But now I'm like, more mod slots one day. Nah, it won't happen. Everything's already ridiculously strong, but I feel like this is a nice addition to make things even more ridiculously strong. Plus, it adds 90 status damage and something, so it's nice, okay? It's a little bit of this and a little boost of something else. Oh, sorry. I really like it, so I think it's cool. I might not use it a ton, but I think it's cool, and I think people will have a lot of fun min-maxing their builds with that. I won't, because I don't like care to min-max super hardcore. I just throw on stuff I like, but I imagine all the meta builders and people like that will. So, nice. Right, Operation Belly of the Beast. These are the clan cosmetics that you can get and earn free to play, no spending. Earn all of it in-game via farming the new operation. After Jade Shadow, right? This goes over how to farm all of it. We went over that in other videos. Just farm it all, buy from the shop, Ortis on Larunda Relay. Same stuff, same stuff. Here's the clan operation tiers and trophies and everything. The Pupsker Corgi cult will probably get a high enough because we're just going to farm it up a lot. Yep. Dagoth, Corvex, Sevagoth, Protea augments. Some are really good, like the Protea Temporal Artillery. Okay. It's very cool, very cool. I just don't think it's good enough, and it makes me a little sad that it caps it at 20 and doesn't give it like a ridiculously long cooldown or anything. It's still cool if you want to have a turret with you, but it's just like, could be better. Still cool though. It's just not something I'm super interested in. All these overall look to be pretty nice. So if there's anything you specifically love, let me know. But Dagoth Grave Spirit Augment. Nice. Okay. It's very good. And a lot of these other ones also are. New Tenogen is very pretty. Pick them up if you want. Lavos, right? Ooh, shoulders. Edgy ops. Okay, okay. You have purchase packs. Take a look if you want. Nothing huge there. Jade collection, right? All of those. Ah, nice. The update has finally hit. So we'll go after that after. No worries. Jade Chorus pack, Landing Craft, I bought that. It was like 70 plat, I think. The Jade headdress thing was 65. Gift bonus, yeah, a little bit of loot, stuff, items, right? Resistance and status rework is huge. Essentially, they changed statuses, multipliers, and how things work a little bit. In general, you should be a little stronger. Enemies have less armor overall. 13 health types, we simplified them into 4, health, armor, shield, overguard, and then certain statuses just do certain multiplier damages to factions. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It makes it simpler and less annoying. They suggest the damage if people are curious about what'll do damage to like Grineer. Corrosive and Impact will do increased multiplier damage, right? Good shit, good shit. More loot, sub-factions, vulnerabilities like Kuba Grineer, Corpse Amalgam, Deimos Infested. Yeah, okay. Viewing factions, a lot of these are unlocked. How to unlock them, sub-factions, stuff like that. More resistances, if you want to take a look at all of these. You can always scroll over the statuses or like the enemy types to see. I mean, Viral Slash still really strong. Viral Heat still really strong. Magnetic seems good still now. Like, upgraded to be good now. Blast is better because it adds blast procs to the enemies and then they explode. So, yeah, a lot of the ones are just better and more usable. Frost and freezing ones are nice because then it actually fully freezes enemies, and yeah, so take a look, try them out, and mess around and have fun. Like all my old builds are killing everything, no problem, no shock, because they're just general whatever builds to kill everything, right? Throw damage, throw status, even if it's a decreased multiplier, have enough damage, and you're just gonna kill everything. So doesn't matter a ton. But if you want to go over everything in depth, go for it. It's a long time, right? Max armor cap, 90% reduction for enemies. That's a lot better. And then armor have minimum cap of 200. Steel path no longer increases. Armor value. Grineer enemies have increased health scaling to like because of this 90% reduction. Used to be 97. So I think they increased the health because of it. More formula armor reduction stuff for partial armor stripping. 50% damage reductions at 300 armor. So yeah. That's how that works. Shield adjustments, they upgraded that. They're buffing them again. Things are like a little broken, but who knows how broken things are. Yeah, okay. Steel pass shields are nerfed more for enemies, I think that says. It went from being 2.5, now it's 6, or instead of 6.25. Oh, that's because steel pass shields were double applying the multiplier unintentionally. I love it. Still a lot of bugs. Effective hit point adjustments. Yeah, I think they get more. Status effects rework. You can read through these. Blast blasts more and applies blast effect. Cold freezes does damage, right? Sweet. Gases people, does damage. Magnetics people, damage increase. More damage. Go through and read everything if you very much are curious, but Magnet will be better against Overguard, Shield, and still do more damage finally. Frost got big changes, huge upgrades. E-Freeze is better, all of that. Ember changes, Ember been upgraded, good changes, love it. Okay, Thermal Sunder, Gauss, still cool, still strong. Atlas Petrify changes, read through those if you're curious. A lot of general changes to like frames, companions, statuses. Read through the modular companions if you're curious. This could be, if I read everything, this would be like an hours long, and I would go insane. The new Duviri arcanes and boons, whatever, decrees, really good. They seem really nice. More crit damage, less crit chance, and it's to your squad's crit damage. You should always take good governance, and then just try to get more crit chance through other boons, because like, it seems so good. Anyways, a lot more here. They seem pretty cool. Ones that decrease your buffs, but buff everyone else. I like them. New Undercroft Mission Alchemy, sweet. Pathos Clamps, experience improvements. Better loot, better things to get, stuff like that. Void Rig, they made it even easier to get. Nice. Awakening Quest improvements, just a better intro to the game for noobs. Makes sense, right? They have a little quest sequence, checkpoints, which is nice, okay. It's like how games like Genshin, Honkai, they have their, they give you loot as you go along with the game through just like the how to play the game tutorial system where it's like, do this, do this, do this. After you do it all, oh, you get loot. And then it goes on to the next page, like level your characters, level a weapon, level that, you know. So good. New player changes, experience changes, fixes, UI additions, changes, more. This is really great. Swap out your loadout. Sweet. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. More apply look. They have DE community customization looks, more loot, more things. Duplicating configs are easier. Everything's a little easier. Good stuff like there, right? Tooltips are better. Trust me, they are much better. And then more fixes, changes. HUD changes before, after, right? They increased it by default for a lot of people, but some people also got it decreased. So you definitely need to just fuck around and find out in the HUD scale, okay? Go to your options, HUD scale, it's right here. It's because like the old 1080, 720, they changed how it's scaled. So if you edited yours at all, it'll probably be different. And if you're on like an odd type of, I guess, setup or anything like that, or different pixel size, then yeah, it'll be a little goofy. HUD mod pops up, general UI changes, fixes. It's hard to notice this, to be honest, but it's cool. I haven't noticed it a ton, but that's just because I just see numbers everywhere anyways, because everything does damage. So it's really hard to see the distance scaling, but it makes sense. It's cool. Like this one. Cool, cool, cool. More updates, fixes, right? Fixes, this looks cool. Updated, updated, fixed. Lets you know which available augments are for frames and stuff. More changes, things still pretty much same. Enemy sizing, scaling. New video setting, reduce frame latency. Improves responsiveness, uses less VRAM, but frame rate may be less consistent in some situations. Whoa! So it's actually like a uses less type of thing? Interesting. Might actually help. But it's less consistent, so it seems buggy. Oh, there's the new Prex cards! I only have like 5 Prex cards. I'm missing the rest. I should probably farm these bad boys up. But I don't care. Oh, shit. There are new simulacrum rooms. Oh, fuck me. Someone was asking about this. This is my bad. I didn't know that all of the simulacrum rooms were the ones for the general standings, right? Because this one's Acrithis, but then you just have the general 6 standings, right? New Loka, Heron Sequence, Red Veil, Arbiters, Cephalon, Steel Meridian. But then you also have Acrithis. Oh, shit. I had no idea. So yeah, 7 new simulacrum rooms, essentially tripling and a bit their simulacrum room number. That's insane. Good job, DE. I love you. Hugs and kisses. I'll give you a little kiss on the cheek. A little smooch. Just a little sick. I did not know these were simulacrum rooms. Legitimately just thought they were regular Captura rooms. So that's sick. To that person that was asking about that, I now know what you're talking about. So yeah, you got that. More. Oh yeah, Kavya arcanes are now farmable via Lloyd's Dissolution. I have all mine, so I'm good, I think. Yeah, because those are the new ones. Okay, fast travel gear wheel stuff. More UI changes, fixes, right? Changes, cosmetic, changes, bundles, changes, fixes, visuals, general changes. There's so many! General changes! Oh, they updated the stalker weapons a bit. Cool. A little shinier. Okay, cool. And then a lot of changes, fixes, optimization. Let's go! I'm not reading over all of that because it's so much. Now, let's see what some of those updates were. Hotfix 36.0.2. Shotgun cannonade mod to semi-shotgun cannonade. They fixed that up. They fixed shielding, updated Terralander craft, intended damage reduction fixed. It's a lot of fixes. It's a lot of fixes. If you see anything specifically here that you love or hate, let me know. Count update fix. It's just a lot of script errors and general fixes, so nothing huge I'm noticing for me. Ooh, Proteus Blaze Artillery fixed again. Yeah, it's just general fixes and everything. Just fix. So nothing amazing, nothing terrible. So that, everybody, is the Warframe Jade Shadows update. Did they fix everything for you? Or did they not? That is the question. In-game, we can say, right, Arcane Giveth, they have a bunch of fixes. It's just fixes. So spearfishing fixes, missions, deployed, restart. Yeah, nothing huge, nothing massive, but more changes, more fixes. So hopefully it fixes or changes things that you were looking forward to. either way, that was the Jade Shadows update and fixes for now. There will be more in due time, so let me know if there's anything you hate, anything you love, what's going on. And yeah, it's just a busy time with a lot of Warframe update. We have First Descendant next month. I have a lot of Wuthering Waves stuff I'm enjoying doing, and just a busy beaver, you know? Just a busy beaver. So appreciate everyone being here, joining along. If anyone ever swings by the 24/7 stream when I'm running it over at twitch.tv/Pupsker, I appreciate it. I'll be here sometimes I won't, because I have a life and I have to do things, of course. Just because it's a 24-hour stream doesn't mean I'm going to lock myself to my chair. No, the stream will stay up, but I will exist as a human. And that's just kind of how existence goes. So, sub-like, Epic Games creator code Pupsker. I'll see you another time, and continue on games and stuff. Cheers.